Let's bring in now our guest, Colonel Naweed Kawusi. Tell us, what hope do you have right now for the Doha peace talks, given what we're seeing with the Taliban's advances, 6 provincial cities taken in the last week?
Evidently nothing. We deal with facts, we deal with what happens on the ground, and we have seen what the Taliban do when they attack the districts and the cities, the atrocities they commit, the public infrastructure they destroy, the people, the civilians that they target and hold hostage and murder, and all the revenge killings. I'm not really particularly hopeful about the Doha peace process and how much it will affect us. Now, having said that, I would agree with my colleague who spoke before me that it's a huge crisis right now that we are facing with the onslaught of Taliban across our cities. But the fighting is still going on in the cities. The Afghan forces, the NDSF, are still defending and protecting the cities. Kunduz, Mazar, Helmand, we've had a lot of ground retaken in Helmand, which is good news. But the war itself is it's going through a very intense phase, but we are prevailing and we are going forward.
Who is prevailing? Who is going forward? You mean the Afghan forces?
The Afghan forces, the Afghan National and Defense Security Forces, the NDSF, we've been retaking neighborhoods and districts one by one in the cities of Kunduz, in Mazar Sharif, in Helmand, in Kandahar. The reports have been out there. They're being distributed and disseminated by the spokespersons for the Ministry of Defense, for the Ministry of Interior. Both are reporting these very actively on their social media sites.
Okay. Now, let's go back to those talks in Doha. If nothing is agreed, will that give the Taliban carte blanche to continue this, what looks like an unrelentless takeover of so many cities?
It's one of the reasons that they've been very, let me put it this way. They have been, I don't think it will affect them in any way because they've been doing this for a while now. They've been attacking the cities, the districts, unhinged and without any care for anything, any human rights or respect for civilians or any particular rules of engagement. They've been attacking cities, they've been killing. And I don't think whatever happens in Doha is going to bring any changes.
So just very quickly, why are these talks taking place? Sorry to interrupt, why are the talks taking place right now in the first place?
Well, the intention was that the Afghan government, the US government, and the Taliban sat on the same table and reach a political settlement to this. However, despite the goodwill of the Afghan government and despite the Afghan government standing up and showing as a gesture of goodwill, releasing 5,000 prisoners, attending the Doha peace process with a very prominent delegation, the talks never went anywhere. And despite all the talks and the negotiations, the Taliban fighters on the ground, the terrorists, they've been terrorizing districts, cities, and the whole country. And as it was, it's almost they are attacking in a way that to increase their own leverage. And it's clear for us and for anybody watching and reading about this that they're not really about a political settlement or about any sort of peace. What they really want is a lion's share of power, and that's all they want.
Thank you so much. Colonel Naweed Kawusi from Kabul, from the Police Support Director in Afghanistan's Interior Ministry. We appreciate your time.